Some hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house. Hoes in this house. It's some hoes in this house.
Everybody, it's emeraldmonet, and welcome back to another episode of Laughing But Very Serious. On this week's episode, I'll be discussing the fact that I really think men low-key hate women. So let me go ahead and address what started this train of thought. Obviously, everybody and their mama have seen the WAP video. Megan and Cardi B put out the WAP video and the internet went crazy, as it should. Now, personally, I did not like the song, but the video was amazing. But anyway, I loved the video. I loved the female empowerment in the video, although some will say it was slutty or whorish behavior. I think it's funny that sex is such a natural part of life and that people literally do it every day. It's literally something everybody does. So why is there such a stigma around it? Why is it so shameful for women to embrace their sexuality? As long as there has been art and sex, there has been art about sex. So I don't quite understand why everybody is so surprised that female rappers are rapping about sex. Do y'all expect them to rap about quantum physics and the Pythagorean theorem? Or do you expect them to rap about the things that they enjoy, things that they know about? It's like men think it's okay to scroll through Pornhub or even Instagram or Facebook and Twitter. As soon as they put a price tag on it and bottle it up and sell it, we're wrong. No, why do y'all think that y'all deserve to get y'all rocks off for free off of these women? Myself included. It's okay when it's for your free consumption, but as soon as we put a price tag on it, now it's a problem. Y'all mad women are buying cars and houses with OnlyFans money, but who's subscribing to these channels? Because clearly somebody is. 9 times out of 10, half of the people that y'all calling hoes, y'all would never get the opportunity to have sex with them, and y'all don't even personally know anybody who's had sex with them. Literally made up something in your mind and you're trying to say it's a fact. How many people do you know with proof that Meg the Stallion has sex with? How many people? I mean, only proof we got that Cardi B had sex with anybody is the fact that she got a baby. So, I mean, can y'all prove it? Do y'all have video footage? Or do they just like talking about sex? Why do men think that women should act accordingly so that we can get chose? Why is there so much emphasis on the way that women act so that they can get a husband? Nobody ever tells men to sit down and act right so that they can find a wife. Why do you think you should be the authority on telling women what they can and cannot do?
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Really, all it comes down to is a lot of men really have mommy issues that they need to work out, and that's why they're so bitter. Y'all saw y'all mamas growing up being hoes. What's that? Don't try to label all women as hoes. So many people are mad and saying, oh, they're not setting a good example for our girls. They should be better role models. First of all, it is not these women's responsibility to raise your kids, okay? Yes, when you become famous, you do take on a certain responsibility for the image that you portray to people. But at the same time, you should be raising your kids with enough discernment to know the difference between right and wrong. And even though they listen to this music or see people acting a certain way, that it does not sway them. I grew up listening to Nicki Minaj, and we all know Nick be talking about some freak shit, okay? I didn't lose my virginity until I was an adult. It didn't influence me because my parents taught me right from wrong, and I knew better. You can't put that responsibility on these women. Women are always told to hold on to their virginity and not be promiscuous and not be hoes or whatever, but men are encouraged to lose their virginity, have sex. If a man doesn't lose his virginity at a young age, people will start thinking he's gay. And a lot of times, trying to suppress that energy ends up making them go overboard eventually. A lot of y'all can say, oh yeah, I'm gonna whip her and my daughter ain't gonna do this and my daughter ain't gonna do that. But what if she do? What if she do? What if your daughter at 15 years old decides, hey, I want to have sex? Are you going to slut shame her, tell her she'll never get married? Or would you try to do the things to help her be safe in doing something that is naturally occurring? Now, I don't condone kids having sex, but we cannot sit up here and act like it's something we should be shaming female or males for. I just want y'all to keep that same energy when it comes to these little girls as it do to these little boys. Because y'all be really trying to press these little boys to be real mannish, but then y'all turn around and tell girls don't be whorish and don't give it up. And nobody keeps the same energy when male rappers talk all this shit about sex and degrading women and degrading themselves for that matter.
Slide on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Lay on the bed and give me head. Don't have to ask, don't have to beg. Juicy is the name, sex is my game. Let's call the boys, let's run a train. Where do you see my dick? Hey bitch, where do you see my dick? Where do you see my dick? Hey bitch, I'ma beat that pussy up. Like bam, 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 bam.
Y'all not finna sit up here and act like y'all wasn't turning up to that. Y'all real pick and choosy what y'all like to be mad about, and I don't like that. It's upsetting me and my homegirls, okay? Y'all favorite rappers are low-key misogynist. Y'all favorite rappers like Future and NBA Youngboy and Moneybagg Yo, they got 7-8 kids with 7-8 baby mamas. Don't nobody say nothing about that. Y'all talking about how these women rapping about having some good is breaking up the black home. It's like, okay, but y'all favorite rappers out here creating broken homes. Let's face it, as a woman, there will always be a man somewhere who is willing to pay you for sex. But as a man, there is not always a woman somewhere who will be willing to pay you for sex. And I feel like that's where the jealousy comes from. Y'all really exhibiting hater behavior. Women possess a power that men don't, and men are so afraid. I want to have a little word with the ladies real quick. Ladies, we cannot get upset by every man's opinion, okay? You are not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Just make sure you are somebody's henny straight, okay? Just because one man has an opinion about what he wants or how he thinks women should act, do not get offended by that, because you're not for everybody anyway. Y'all can't get mad at people's preferences. I understand you don't want to be stereotyped. You cannot let one man's word hold too much weight. We have to build ourselves up, and we have to empower each other as women so that we don't have to feel inferior when men make these type of comments. Man, I really just want to tell y'all to get it together. Quit speaking on women's topics. Quit voicing your opinions about things that don't really have anything to do with you or don't concern you. They don't affect you. Raise your own kids. Heal your trauma from your mommy issues. And leave women alone to have a good time. It kills y'all to see women having fun and enjoying themselves. These women made a song about giving niggas that wet and y'all still mad. Y'all want virgins that have sex. Like I said, I didn't even like the song. But now I'm starting to just like it just because it's pissing y'all off so much. Now I just want to listen to it just to make y'all mad. Women can't even have a good time. Well, that about wraps up this week's Laughing But Very Serious. And I'll see you on the next one.
Hoes in this house, it's some hoes in this house, some hoes in this house, it's some hoes in this house, hoes in this